Hatred is never appeased by hatred in this world. By non-hatred alone is hatred appeased. This is a law eternal and timeless. Dhammapada 5. This profound verse addresses one of the most stubborn loops in human nature, the cycle of retaliation. At its core, it introduces a psychological and spiritual law that operates much like a law of physics. The Buddha is arguing that hatred and love are fundamentally different forces, and they interact with human conflict in specific ways. Hatred cannot cure hatred. If someone treats you with anger, malice, or violence, and you respond with the same energy, you haven't destroyed their hatred. You have only validated it, increased its volume, and ensured it continues. It is like trying to put out a fire by pouring gasoline on it. The power of non-hatred. Non-hatred is more than just a passive lack of anger. It is an active state of patience, clarity, empathy, and loving kindness. When faced with hatred, responding with non-hatred absorbs the blow without throwing it back, effectively starving the fire of fuel. Why it is called a law eternal. The verse states this isn't just a good piece of advice or a temporary tactic. It is a timeless, eternal truth. Think of it as an emotional law, thermodynamics. 1. Symmetry of retaliation. In human history, an eye for an eye usually leaves the whole world blind. Feuds, wars, and personal grudges often last for generations because each side feels their current hatred is fully justified by the other side's past actions. 2. Psychological truth. True peace or appeasement only happens when the underlying cause of the friction is removed. Hatred is rooted in fear, ignorance, or pain. Meeting it with more hatred deepens the pain. Meeting it with understanding or calm boundary setting addresses the root cause. Non-hatred does not mean submission, weakness, or allowing yourself to be abused. You can fiercely protect yourself, set strict boundaries, or fight for justice. The law simply states that you must do so without letting your own mind be poisoned by hatred, because once hatred takes root in you, it wins. Ultimately, the Dhammapada is reminding us that breaking a negative cycle requires someone to have the immense strength to stop reciprocating it. It places the power back in your hands. You cannot control another person's hatred, but you have absolute control over whether you let it duplicate itself inside of you. May all beings be free. May all beings